Hi guys, welcome to my month 7 pregnancy vlog. Today I'm going to be talking about weeks 27 to 30. I'm 31 weeks pregnant today and overall I'm feeling really well. So now I'm in my 3rd trimester. I think last time I spoke to you I was just about to move into my 3rd trimester, and now I've been there for a little while. So I'm really enjoying this time. It may be a little more uncomfortable, but it is a really exciting time, obviously, getting closer and closer to the impending birth and feeling baby growing and moving all the time. That's really lovely. Symptoms wise, I've been doing pretty well. Still no return of morning sickness. I think it's safe to say that's done. I have had a little bit more dizziness. I mentioned in my month 4 pregnancy vlog about getting a little bit of dizziness then due to general low blood pressure that pregnant women experience as your body and your blood vessels expand to accommodate the extra blood volume that you have when you're pregnant, because you're carrying an extra human. So it's quite common, and yeah, I experienced a little bit of that in month 4, and I've experienced it a little bit again this month. So I've had a couple of times where I've had dizzy spells and a bit of nausea relating to that, but it's all fine. I've spoken to my doctor, completely normal, and it's nothing that's been too big of a deal for me. I've also just started on some iron tablets. My last blood results, it's so frustrating, but my last blood results, my midwife said to me before, when she took the blood, she said if my iron was under 105, they put you on iron tablets. My result was 104, so by one point, I had to go on iron tablets. So, and I mean, I've been feeling general tiredness. They said, you know, when you're low in iron you feel tired, but I've just been generally feeling tired and relating that to general pregnancy anyway. So I don't know how much of that is, you know, a slight iron deficiency or what, but so that's all fine. I'm reassured by the fact that this happens to a lot of women in pregnancy. Pretty much every pregnant woman I've talked to has been put on iron tablets during their 3rd trimester, so I'm reassured by that. And yeah, I know there's going to be some people who say, oh, it's because you're vegan. I'm like, no, it's not. It's very normal, nothing to do with the fact that I eat a vegan diet. I actually eat a lot of iron, and 104, it's not even low in terms of general iron levels, it's just low for pregnancy. So see how we do with that. Hopefully my next blood results are fine and that'll be all good. So in terms of symptoms, that's pretty much everything. Still no more cravings and no more food aversions, which is great. Sleep has been a bit difficult. I went through a time there where I was barely sleeping at all, just between being uncomfortable. I've been getting like restless leg syndrome, so my legs are like cramping up at night when I'm trying to sleep, and twitching, and just making it very uncomfortable for me to even get to sleep, and then I'm awake again half an hour later because I need to pee. So my sleep is very broken at the moment. It's a little bit better than it was at that time when I wasn't getting much sleep at all for a while during this month. It was about a week where I didn't sleep well at all. I probably only got 3 hours sleep for quite a few nights consecutively. But at the same time, I'm telling myself, well, it's going to be worse when you have a newborn, so whatever. But yeah, my pregnancy pillow has been helping. However, my shoulders are getting sore. My shoulders and hips are getting sore from lying on the same side all the time. And then I flip onto my other side, and then that happens on the same side, on that side as well. So it's just constantly flipping back between the sides, trying not to get sore while staying comfortable. This month we've made a whole lot more purchases to get ready for baby. We have been so lucky this month in terms of secondhand purchases. We've made big purchases like the pram, pushchair pram combination, a bouncer chair, a carrier, a breast pump, a whole lot more cloth nappies, and pretty much we now have, well, we definitely now have all of baby's clothes for at least the first 3 months. And we've sourced all that secondhand, and I'm just so happy with it all. Our pram especially, we were so over the moon with that purchase. We found an Eye Candy Cherry pushchair pram for £45 at our local children's charity shop, and that pram, brand new, would have cost anywhere between £700 and £1,000. So to get one for £45 that we simply had to wash the fabrics of and give the chassis a wipe down, and it looks brand new, I am so happy. I am so pleased. It also is compatible with our car seat, our Cybex Cloud Z, so we just can clip that in and out as needed. So if baby's asleep in the car and we arrive somewhere and we need to have them in the pram for a little while, we can just clip them out and pop them on the pram base instead of waking up the baby to then pop them in the pram carry cot. So that's going to work really well for us, and we're just so pleased with that purchase. The bouncer seat we got for £5, and the baby carrier, it's one of the buckle ones, very similar to an Ergo Baby. We got that for £5 as well. All of baby's clothes I've managed to find, and they all look brand new, all secondhand as well. Yeah, and even a breast pump, secondhand, although once I then opened it, it was missing a few parts, so I had to order them brand new off Amazon. But all in all, massive savings. And I'm so happy with them. I think last month I mentioned that we got the change table dresser as well. If I didn't, we did that last month. So it's getting fully stocked at the moment with all the clothing and the nappies and all of that. In a few more weeks I'm going to wash everything, all the baby's clothes and nappies and everything, to get them prepared, ready for baby, and then I can sort them all in, and then I'll show you everything that we have and how we've set up the nursery, which isn't, it's a spare room, but baby's not going to be sleeping in there at first, so really it only holds the change table, dresser, and another little shelving unit for baby's stuff, and then baby will actually be sleeping in our room. One thing we haven't got yet is the baby's bassinet for their first couple of months of life, but we have organised that. Some good friends of ours have offered us the use of theirs, which they will be done with by the time our baby is due. It's the exact same bassinet that we were looking at purchasing ourselves, so it just makes sense. I mean, they don't have to store it, we can use it for the couple of months that we'll be using it for, and it just works out really well. It's the Chico Next to Me co-sleeping bassinet, so you can either have it as like a standalone bassinet or you can have it attached to your bed, so they're in reach and makes for easy feeding at night. But yeah, they're fabulous, and the fact that our friends have offered to lend us theirs is amazing, and we're very thankful. This month as well, Dan and I also had a little weekend away. We went over to the Welsh countryside and stayed in a little Airbnb over there just for 2 nights, just to kind of get away and have a bit of just time for ourselves, us together, before we welcome baby into the world. And it was really lovely. We just played board games and cards and just hung out together. Also took the time to go over baby names because we still haven't settled on any. We've still got a massive shortlist, which we really need to narrow down, but it was really nice. It was broken up by the fact that I had to go to a visa appointment during that weekend, so then we had to drive from the Welsh countryside back over to England for that appointment and then back again for the night. Yeah, that's a whole other thing. I filmed a video about the weekend, and I'll be posting that as well. I'm not sure whether it'll be up before or after this video, I'm not sure, but basically my visa that I'm on currently expires this month, August, and so Dan and I have been in the process of applying for a partner visa for me to stay here in the UK, and we basically just had the appointment for biometrics that weekend, and that's like the final step in submitting your application. We'd already done the whole submission online and provided all our supporting documents and all that kind of thing, and so that's now done, and now we are currently playing the waiting game, waiting for the answer as to whether my visa has been accepted or denied. I mean, hopefully it's accepted, because otherwise I could be very heavily pregnant or with a newborn baby when they tell me I have 30 days to leave the country. I mean, I'm really hopeful that's not going to be the case. I feel like me and Dan have a strong case for the partner visa, and I feel like I'm a good candidate, but hopefully, I mean, you never know. So that's been a bit stressful this month, but in terms of pregnancy, everything's been wonderful. I don't think I have any other news for you, so I will show you the bump now. It is growing quite substantially. So this is my 7-month pregnant belly at 31 weeks today. Yeah. Belly button is starting to pop out there. We'll see if it comes all the way out. And yeah, still feeling really solid. Baby's movements are hilarious at the moment. So yeah, that's everything for this month. So I will let you go, and I will talk to you next month when I'm a little bit more pregnant. Bye guys.